Hey everybody, my name is Sherry. Welcome to my stamp studio. So this is going to be a little bit of a different kind of video for me. Other demonstrators do them. I love the art of stamping. I do series that are called the art of stamping. But then summer comes and, you know, if you live in the Midwest, it's not as bad in Indiana as it is in other parts of the Midwest, because in Indiana, we can make it to the end of December. So really it's only January, February, and part of March where we're stuck inside. But it's not great outside in November and December, and really in most of March. But April, October's glorious here. But really in the summer, we want to be outside, right? And so there's other things in the summer that kind of occupy our time, but we still need cards. I still love to stamp, but my stamping kind of switches from I don't mind spending more time on a card in the winter. And like I said, I love the actual art of stamping. But in the summer, I want to make a card and then I want to get outside. I want to go see friends. I want to go for a walk. I want to sit by the pool. I want to go to the park. There's just other things that I want to do. So in the summer, my cards tend to switch up a little bit. If you saw my recent card club, in card club, our cards will get a little bit faster. So for all of you, you can go sit outside. You can go sit by the fire. You can go catch some fireflies. You can spend time with family. So I'm not a huge kit person, because again, they're not normally my style. But give me some summertime and I love the kits. I love kits because you can take the kit, you can stick it in your camper, you can take it to the lake, and you can craft while you're on the go. And actually, they're a good way to kind of sneak some crafting in with those friends and family members that are like, I don't craft. Because when you get them at the lake and you pull it out and you're like, do this with me, they're like, oh, you know what? Maybe I do craft. So they definitely do have their place, even for those of us that don't mind spending more time. So I'm going to show you a couple, and then I'm going to show you a new one that if you're watching this the day it posts, it will be available on June 5th. So, and if you are one of my customers and you purchase from me on June 5th, you can get it for free. So I'm going to do it last. So I'm going to show you a couple of other ones. So this one is the birthday sparkle kit, because you can see I haven't shown them to you because I buy them all because they're cute and we use them at my in-person classes and they love them. And I do love them and they're cute. And sometimes y'all get them as your thank you cards because again, they have their place when you need to make a lot of cards. I just don't do videos with them. So I'm going to show them to you now. See, let me open this one. This one is beautiful because it sparkles. As the name says, it's a birthday sparkle kit. And if you bought the kits several years ago when we first started doing them, they have come a long way. They'd make, like this one would be a fun birthday gift for even like, oh, when my daughter was 6, 7, 8, she could have done this one. So this one, they always have instructions. Let me show you exactly how to do it. They give you some alternates, and then of course online everybody does alternates. If you give it as a gift, get them better adhesives. It does come with adhesives, but those little glue dots aren't great. So you can see those are die cuts. This does has the card bases that are foiled, and I will make some of these and I will start putting them in my email. So if you want to see the finished ones, make sure you're on my email list. But look how fun the envelopes are. It almost always has dimensionals. It almost always has embellishments. So here's this one. This one does have stamps. Not all of them are stamping. If it comes with stamps, it has a block. So if you grab it and take it to the lake, grab your adhesive. But you don't need a cutter. You don't need anything except if you'd rather have adhesive, get that. But everything, there's your ink, everything. So that's the birthday sparkle kit. I'm just going to show you a couple. And then this one I have opened this one because we did make it at camp. This one has, this is so cute. These are little acrylic pieces. If your kids are home from school for the summer, if you're doing like a vacation Bible school, if your grandkids are coming over for a visit, this makes, look how adorable. And it has googly eyes. So it makes the little game where those are the little acrylic pieces and these are 3D and you flip it and these go into the mouth. So this one is called Frog and Friends Kit. It's super cute and I will make those. I don't know, we made this at camp a couple of months ago. These go under the little acrylic pieces. And then at camp, they all made it. I had them all make a different one so I'd be able to show you. And that was on my plate of things to do, and I just haven't gotten around to it. Now this one is also, I've already recorded this, and so that's why it's open. So this is a home decor kit, and it comes with the frames. So you can see you get, I think there's 3 or 4. There's 4 frames in here. So there's 4 frames. And of course, when I put it back after I filmed it once, I have filmed the introduction because it does house plants. Oh, if I can get it out. I think they're mostly succulents. So it comes like this. You can see you get the little mat, and then you get these to do 3D house plants. I will make these so you can see what they're supposed to look like, and then I'm going to do 4 different ones that will coordinate with my designer series paper. So I've already filmed the start, and then I have the 4 things sketched out, and I'm going to show you 4 different ideas. So you could either do 4 coordinating with, if there's a designer series paper that you love, you could do that, or you could make 4 gifts for people and give it that way. But this kit, as you can see, comes with 4 frames. They're like the hard plastic, they're not glass, so it's not super heavy. So there's that one. So see, the kits are super fun, and summer stamping. You could take this to the lake and come home with 4 gifts to give people, or you could decorate the lake house if it's your lake house, not if it's a Verbo. Don't leave them at the Verbo. And then this one, if you purchase from me on June 5th as part of the every month I like to do some kind of a monthly kickoff, and the sale this month from Stampin' Up started on the 5th. So if you purchase on June 5th, go over to my website and read how to get this for free. So I actually got this kit when we were in Mexico. That's how I already have it. So look at those embellishments. They are sparkly gold, and you get the block. You get a full spool of ribbon. I'm just going to make one of these cards. Here are the stamps, and it's a thistle. And you know, I lived in Scotland when I was younger, and it is one of my favorite places in the world. And the thistles always make me feel like Scotland. So there's 2 different card designs, but this one is front and back. So if you like to cut your kits apart, then these could be 2 cards. This side's foiled, this side is not. But you know, I love to stamp the back of my cards. I saw one of the artisans did it. It kind of felt like, and I actually stole it from my friend Tanya, the way she stamps the back of her cards. So now the artisans are doing it too. It's okay, right? We all copy from each other. And look at the envelopes. One of these says, and you're going to need this just for this stamp. It says, kindly deliver to, and it's for your envelope. So there's 2 styles of envelopes. I'm going to use this one. I don't know if that's the one that goes with it, but I want to be able to make sure that you see the kindly deliver to. I guess I better get the instructions out. I'm going to do it as is, just so you can see it, except I might use the wrong envelope. I don't think, it doesn't matter, does it? Oh, look, it's the right one. So this one has the little pop out, some ribbon, and it says, wishing you the happiest of birthdays. I don't think it has, I think the gold one goes over here. Looks like all of. This is why you should really know what you're doing before you open this up, right? We'll do it this way. This one has all the die cuts. So it has beautiful die cuts. It has this beautiful die cut and this beautiful die cut. They're both on the other card. I will make one of these. It won't be on, you'll have to check back later. I'll put it maybe in tomorrow's email. It's not going to be in the email that goes with this because I'm going to go stamp with friends. And I am going to try to get this posted, but it will be in tomorrow's. So this one needs... This one just needs this little thing because the card itself is beautiful. So we need one of this. It comes with the Blackberry Bliss pad, and it has the foiling on it, and the rest of it's just going to get stamped. So it needs, it looks like all the stamps. So you pull this block out of here. Maybe. I can't do that either. The embellishments are beautiful, and here's the adhesive. I'm going to use this. So if you're taking this or gifting it, I recommend you get one of those. These are okay. And you know, these have a place. I have some of these in my purse because you never know when you're out and about and you need a little bit of adhesive. So those work. They're just kind of hard. You can pull them off with this. I'm going to make something fast. I want it to be fast. So this, and the other thing is if you're going to take it somewhere and you plan on stamping with people and you have another block, then grab another block. Just makes it a little faster. This little tip on here I find works really well for opening their ink spots. So just kind of pull that on here. You get that one side open, then just go ahead and trim this one. And then I like to ink my ink spots like this. It's taking me a little bit longer because I'm looking at the picture. So it looks like they have stamped it twice. So let's stamp it here. I love a freshly inked Blackberry Bliss pad. If your Blackberry Bliss isn't a nice, strong, deep purple, you need to refill it. And then I'm gonna stamp it again, kind of. It's not really on the flowers much. Mine is now on the flowers, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be exactly like the picture. And then we need the happiest of birthdays. I don't have a chamois here. And the thing about a freshly inked ink pad is, and if I get it on my hands and it's in the morning, you don't really want black. Look, now it's on my white nail. On that nice little French tip. Hang on. I'm gonna wipe it on my black pants. I don't want it to stain my white nail. So this goes on here. So wishing you the happiest of birthdays. I'm going to have to get something to wash this off. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to pull these off. Stick them back on here. And then we need the kindly deliver to, which I think is this one. And then we need the thistle. So let's do the kindly deliver to first because it's the least likely to get on my hands. Have I saved them so far? It looks like it just got out of the shower. I might use this on everything. So if you get a thank you from me later this month, it may say this on here. I would send these to all of you this month, except I just told my friends I'm stamping with today that I would let them use the rest of these, so I won't have enough. Well, one kit's not enough to send to nearly all of you anyway, so maybe I'll do that sparkle kit. I don't think I have sent those. Sometimes that's the problem with the kits is I don't remember and I don't have time to write down what I've sent to who. Sometimes that happens in real life, right? Is you make a couple of cards, even for birthdays. Like my card of choice for the men in my life for this past year for birthdays has been the one that says "Holy Guacamole, it's your birthday." I love that, but now I can't remember how many times I have sent it, and even given it. Like I know I've given it to my dad. I know I've given it to my son-in-law. I just gave it to one of the boys that was in the wedding. And I'm like, I think I have to stop. Otherwise, they're going to be like, this chick really likes this stamp set because we keep getting it. This is a little bit, I'm not going to do that one. Now I have to clean this off because that has a lot of blackberry on it. Look at how pretty that stamped on the wet wipe. Okay. Didn't know where my chamois was, and I had just cleaned my desk. Now let's stick this together. I'm going to close this up. Okay, now if this happens, you need to get rid of those, because if that touches anything, you will have ink all over. There we go. Okay, stick this in here. Now go back to our picture. It has a little bit of this. You could do something fun with the ribbon. You could color it wild wheat, because there is wild wheat on here. It's going to get a little bit of blackberry on it because I just touched that with that string. Maybe most of it will come on the cellophane. I'm not worried if it gets some blackberry on it, because there we go. I do know how to open a ribbon, and usually I do it before I'm on camera. Just a little bit of this. Sometimes it does tell you the measurements. I didn't measure, but they just have it going like this. And then they have these. I have these because, you know, this is where I stamp at all times, always. I'm just going to use the ones that have already started. These are also, if you don't use these, they're great to take with you when you go stamp with friends, like today. Great if you go scrapbooking places. There is a fabulous scrapbooking kit coming out tomorrow. Actually, today I'm working on the Mexico pictures. I have to stop and pick them all up on the way there. The one tomorrow, I may do my Norway pictures, because I haven't done those yet. Okay, now it has, if you notice in the instructions, see this leaf right here? It attaches to that. So hopefully I put my things in the right spot. I did. So this leaf continues on. And then it has, oh, look at them. They're turning into me. For all of you that think that I overuse embellishments, look, they have 5. I can't believe it. Maybe the rule of 3 is leaving, because I always use 5 or 7. If they start doing 7, then we'll know for sure they're copying me, because we use 5 or 7 in all of my club things. 1, 2. Oops. I know you guys are laughing. 3, because this is literally sitting right here. You all saw me open my ink pad with it. It's 3, 4, 5. I have to put all this back so I can grab it and take it, but I want to send this video before I leave. Kindly deliver to this beautiful card. So if you're on my email list, you will know how to get this kit free tomorrow. If you're not, head to my website, join my email while you're there, and shop the 10% off. So the sale tomorrow is 10% off stamp and die bundles, or if you don't have the cut and emboss machine, either the large one or the mini. Mini is great to take if you're packing up to take it camping, on vacation, to the Verbo, to the beach. If you're gonna go stay at your parents' house, if you're getting ready to head to college in the fall and you want to be able to take a little box of craft supplies, both kits and that little mini boss are perfect for that. Everyone have a great day, and I will catch you back here tomorrow. Bye.